Hare Krishna, Dandavat, welcome to online devotees. Namaom Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Rompa Swamin Iti Namine Namaom Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. We did prayers to the spiritual master, to my spiritual master I started with, and then Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada, who has started this ISKCON mission. Wherever you say International Society for Krishna Consciousness, there you see Srila Prabhupada. So we did pranam mantras for my spiritual master, for myself. You all can do your spiritual master. That's how it starts. And then pranam mantra for Srila Prabhupada. And then we did a prayer which is saying that we are ready to get our ignorance cleared. Bhagavad Gita is basically knowledge. Knowledge is inside this Bhagavad Gita. Spiritual knowledge. We all have intellectual, academic knowledges which are helping us to live in this material body. Someone is an engineer, someone is a doctor, someone is something, someone is something. Everybody have talents. But this spiritual knowledge will help us connect to our eternal nature of being souls. We all have some concept of we are souls. We are not this body. Someone leaves the body, we say he left the body or she left the body, right? Who is that he and she? The body is lying here, but we are not seeing the life in him. So the soul is the main thing which makes us alive. So when that soul leaves, we say he leaves the body, she leaves the body. So that knowledge related to the soul is given in Bhagavad Gita. And this automatically includes all the knowledge that we wanted to live in this material body. Because this soul is embedded in this material body. We are not the material body, but we are in this material body. We don't belong to material world, but we are in this material world. So being souls, how to live the life in this material body, in this material world is given through Bhagavad Gita. Sinking to the source, how to sink to the original source is called yoga. Connection, linking and sinking to the Lord is called yoga. And that yoga, Bhagavad Gita explains in different yoga systems. Starting with the karma yoga, dhyana yoga, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga, different ways of explaining how we can connect to Krishna. Through studying, through working, through devotion, all are explained in Bhagavad Gita. So it's really, really important that we go through this Bhagavad Gita, and this is a sequential study. Remember, this is a sequential study. You don't jump to Bhakti Yoga directly, you don't jump to Karma Yoga in between. It starts with basic understanding of we are not the body, we are the soul, and then it goes on with different yoga systems. So I'll just give a recap of first chapter because some of you are not here for first chapter and we are doing second chapter. So little recap, not more than 5 minutes. If I go 5 minutes more, you can remind me. So first chapter is all about Krishna creating a stage. When we go and watch a show or a drama, we need a stage. Without the stage, they will be at our same level and we can't see them or understand them properly. So a stage should be there wherein we can see all of them. So Krishna is creating a stage wherein Arjuna is the main person. Arjuna has some problem, has some issue. They're all in the battlefield. You all know that, right? They're all in the battlefield ready to fight. I need some silence, please. So Arjuna is there. Let's say we are ready to go to a marriage. It's our marriage, suppose it's my marriage. I said, yes, I'm ready for my marriage. I know it's been 25 years, but still, yeah, 25 ka kar sakte, right, anniversary. So it's like we are going to the marriage. I'm ready. I accepted for the marriage. I said, okay, we had some all interaction. Dahej Krishna dena hai, kahan pe karna hai, kaun sa catering dena hai. We ready. I'm ready. The boy is ready. I am ready. So we are all ready. We are going to the marriage hall. Nice cars decorated with whatever the fool garland decoration. And we are ready. We go to the decoration hall, we go to the marriage hall, we enter into the marriage hall, we enter into the mandap. We go, we sit for the mandap, opposite to each other. The Brahmin is sitting, the parents this side, everybody is sitting. And then I say, should I marry or not? I mean, should I marry or not? That's my question. But that I have to think before even I got the alliance, should I marry or not? It's a thing what you are doing. After everything is done, you are thinking whether you should do or not. Arjuna was prepared, isn't it? He was ready to fight. He decided that long back that I want to fight. And he had discussions. And Krishna made a peace agreement also. He went, it did not work. And they decided they have to go into the war. And Arjuna voluntarily picked up Krishna as his sarathi, as his charioteer. So that means he is ready. He came, everything is done. Now he is saying, I don't want to fight. What should Krishna say? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. That's the first chapter, and Arjuna gives 6 reasons. That 6 reasons, now the questions go to my Bhaktariksha devotees. 6 reasons what Arjuna gives. Yes, we are all ready. First reason, okay, Soumya Mataji, you have to take second one probably. Soumya Mataji said it's compassion. Yes, he was thinking they are my people. I and mine concept, wherein he is my spiritual master, he is my teacher, and he is my grandfather, they are my cousins, everything is family. So he has a compassion that how I can be reason for killing them. Compassion is good, but it's a false compassion. It's not placed properly. The compassion should be placed in a proper way. Everything Arjuna is showing this compassion, or other 5 reasons, whatever Arjuna is saying, comes from the bodily conception. If Arjuna was not in Arjuna's body, or Arjuna's relatives are not his relatives, they are from outside, he would have killed them in minutes. He wouldn't have thought second, no second thought. Parantapa Arjuna is called, means chastiser of the enemies. So why now he doesn't want to kill? Because he is relating to them as not enemies or the wrong people, but he is relating to them as their relatives, his relatives. That arises from this body. That's the first reason. Second reason, please. It need not be in sequence, don't worry, you can share. Sin, incurring sin. Arjuna was, according to his understanding, and he quotes from the acharyas also, that by killing all these people, I will incur sin. Reasonable, understandable, relatable, feel like yes, he is right. Third reason. Okay, destruction of the family traditions. Okay, if I kill all these people, generally who are young, active, बूढ़े लोगों को तो ज़्यादा बूढ़े लोगों को लाते नहीं हैं fight में. When president asks us being citizens for come to the war, he won't say after 60 come. No, before 60, before 50 only. He chooses. So all the young people are there in the battlefield, and then Arjuna knows for sure, with the mercy of Krishna, whatever talent he has got, with his, he can win over the war. For sure. We know at the end of the Bhagavad Gita, Yatra Partha Dhanurdhara, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, wherever Krishna. So he knows. He knows he can fight. He knows he will win. He knows because he will win, the reason is Krishna is with him. Very clear. So he's thinking, if I kill them, these all men will die. What will happen to their spouses? They will become abundant. They will become like anadha. We say sanadha and anadha. They will become anadha. And what is their shelter? Is the wrong shelters. Wrong shelters in the sense, they will not match with their varna, they will not watch with their ashrama. Jo bhi mile, unko shelter chahiye. Dependency. We want shelter, so we are going to take shelter, and whoever it is, they don't mind. Shudras are there, different varnas are there, and they don't know proper principles of either taking care of the family in a God-conscious way or dharmic way, or they don't know how to cultivate the dharma in their children. So when that doesn't happen, there will be problems in the society. They don't know what to do, how to relate to the things, nothing. And that leads to even not only just destruction of the family, like Pinda Pradhan, all these things, they don't know. They don't teach the kids don't do that. Not only just the society, even the forefathers who have left their bodies, they won't get their oblations properly. Other than that, one more thing happens is, by taking these wrong shelters, unwanted progeny will come. Not only the kids who are already born, but obviously when they take the shelter of other men, they will have children, and those children will not be in any way useful to the society. They will be problem to the society. We are trying to build a society which is according to the dharma. Any yuga you take, Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, Kali Yuga, dharmic, we want dharmic people. Dharmic people means it's not that you shut off your jobs, you shut off everything, sit in the home and do japa. No, everything has to go on in a dharmic way. So that will happen. And the next things?
How can Arjuna enjoy if
Yeah, the first thing after the compassion he got is loss of enjoyment. He will lack the enjoyment. I can kill all these people, no problem. But after killing, whatever I get in return, so-called the kingdom, which is maybe better than Indra's kingdom also, I won't be able to enjoy. Why he is saying I won't be able to enjoy? Because he will not have anybody to enjoy with. Suppose there is a single person. He is working like cats and dogs morning till night, everything like donkey, and then he is earning money. Then what he will do with that? We are all earning money and things to enjoy with the family, to share with the family. They should have someone to share, emotional support, loving support, financial, whatever it is, togetherness. But if he says, if I don't have anybody, how will I enjoy? So lack of enjoyment was one of the reasons. Yes? And?
Is it guilt also, Mataji? The guilt, he had the guilt.
Yeah, sin. I will overcome sin. Yeah, guilt also you can say. Yes. Yeah, the last one is indecisiveness. Yes.
Panic.
Yeah. He is not...
Confusion.
Yeah, indecisiveness. That comes all into that indecisiveness. As Mataji said, guilt relates to the consequences of the war. When something happens, I will be the reason for doing this all. So that's the guilt. And indecisiveness, which we talked in the second chapter, comes to the point of he saying that, okay, till first chapter end, what was happening? I won't fight. He gave up everything. But in second chapter, something different happened. First 6-7 chapters, say 6-7 verses, we see that Arjuna's consciousness shift is happening. What is that shift? From the stage where he thought he knows everything to a stage where understanding he doesn't know everything. So he is confused. Now I am confused about my duty. Sankalp. Now I am confused about my duty. And on the 2.7, the verse of Karpanya dosho pahata swabhava prichami tvam dharma sammuda cheta yat shreyasyan nishchitam bruhi tanme shishyasteham sadi mam tvam prapanna. He surrenders himself to Krishna. This again a shift of consciousness from a friend, from a cousin, from a well-wisher to a stage wherein he becomes the disciple of Krishna. He says very clearly, due to my miserly weakness, dosha is weakness or problem. Karpanya means kripana. Kripana means miser. If you have so much of wealth and you get a small toy car, what is the use of that wealth? With that toy car, what you will do? With that wealth, if at all you use that wealth in getting a real car, with that intelligence what Arjuna has, if he would have invested in a proper place, he would not have been in this confusion. Because of my miserly weakness, I have lost the composure to know what is right and what is wrong. Now, I am a soul surrendered unto you. Karpanya dosha pahata swabhava prichami tvam dharma. I am not able to understand what is my dharma. Prichami, tell me please. Tvam dharma, sammuda cheta. Sammuda means illusion. I am in a delusion, illusion, confused state. And for sure, shishyasteham sadimam tvam nishchitam. Nishchitam means for sure, whatever is good for me, please tell me Krishna. Beautiful conversations. If you see all around Bhagavad Gita, they both address each other with different beautiful names. Very beautiful names. Sometimes Arjuna says Rishikesha, sometimes Krishna says Parantapa, Kaunteya, such a small word Kaunteya. We think easily that, okay, Kaunteya means Kunti's son, his maternal aunt, easy we think. But it has a deeper meaning of reminding, Krishna reminding Arjuna to be a Kshatriya. You are a Kshatriya. How can you forget your dharma of being a Kshatriya? Rishikesha. Arjuna says you are Rishikesha. Rishikesha means controller of the senses. So, oh Arjuna, you are the controller of the senses. So, why can't you control my senses? Why can't you take over my senses and help me in taking a decision? Rishikesha. Very beautiful. Or, why can't you satisfy my senses without fighting? अरे भाई इतना कर सकते तो ये भी कर दो कि बिना फाइटिंग में मान जाओ. His relationship with Krishna is like that. His relationship with Krishna is not like strict teacher sitting and strict student sitting. Before that he had that relationship. He addresses Krishna as Madhava. You are the husband of Madhavi, Lakshmi Devi, who is the controller of whole wealth, he's the source of all wealth. Then why I need to fight for this kingdom? You can just with a blink of your eye give me 100 Hastinapurs. Why you are making me do this? Why are you engaging me in this ghastly warfare? Very nice, right? Very nice ideas Arjuna is giving. And he is very nice. Very nice person. हम लोग बोलते हैं ना, हम लोग मच्छर को मारने के लिए भी डरते हैं. यहाँ पे तो गुरु को मारना है, यहाँ पे तो... It's not easy. It's not easy. We think we have this problem, that problem, but we never have a problem where we have to kill our grandfather. We never have a problem where we have to kill our teacher who has made us. जो archery उन्होंने सिखाया उनको ही मारना है? Not possible. He was in a very bad situation wherein he cannot take any decision. Then he surrenders. He surrendered nicely. So let's go to the 2.8, Prabhuji, we stopped. Prasad Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Bhupal Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Okay, 2.8. Sorry devotees, we got a little late because devotees were enjoying Kirtan. I did not want to disturb them, and Hari Nam is good. It clears all our illusions and we can understand Bhagavad Gita better. So I just asked them to continue. Okay, let's go to 2.8. Was 2.7 we did? 2.8 also we did? No? We should do. Okay. Nice verse. Whoever is having Bhagavad Gita in book, it is page number 71. Whoever don't have it, on the Veda base, there is a website called vedabase.com, .io. And then you go to the Bhagavad Gita and then you go to the chapter. It is easy to find. Or else directly say on Google 2.8 Bhagavad Gita, first thing what you see is Veda base link only. So whoever has can read the verse with me. Nahi prapashyami mamanupadyad yachhokamuchoshanam indriyanam avapya bhumau asapatnariddham rajyam suranam apichadipatyam. Beautiful verse. Yachhokamuchosham nam. Beautiful. Shokam. Arjuna Vishada Yoga, Shokam. First chapter was all Shokam. That was the stage wherein Arjuna was there, where his indecisiveness is coming up. We all are in that stage at some or the other situation. Whether this is right, this is wrong, this is right, this is wrong. Lot of decisions have to be made. So we don't know whether we have to take this side or that side. But that all should align with Sadhu, Shastra and Guru. Guru is spiritual master. Guru is the teacher. Guru is the teacher who will let us know what is right or wrong. At any stage of life, we need a Guru. And that Guru is the bona fide Guru who is aligned. We will read in the next 2 verses who is the bona fide spiritual master. That he has to be aligned with Shastra also. Whimsically, I am following a Guru. No. Bona fide, disciplic succession. That's what it is. Let's do the translation. I can find no means to drive away this grief which is drying up my senses. Anything lightening? Old devotees who have did. What did he say? Drying up my senses. This same situation was there for Arjuna before, as soon as he saw all the kith and kin before him when he said, take me to the middle of the battlefield and show me who are there. At that time also he said, his mouth is drying up, his senses are becoming dead, his hair is standing up, everything. So now the same word came wherein it is said that, which is drying up my senses. I'll not be able to dispel it even if I win a prosperous, unrivaled kingdom on earth with sovereignty like the demigods in heaven. This is not the way a Kshatriya speaks. Arjuna is not only just kind person. Arjuna is in a position of being a Kshatriya. Being a Kshatriya means not only for himself, he has to be there for everybody. He has to stand on the part of Dharma. I always say, Krishna, when before saying Arjuna what he has to do, Duryodhana was doing sense gratification, isn't it? Sense gratification. He wanted to gratify his senses. What was Arjuna doing? Arjuna was also doing sense gratification, isn't it? It's not that only Duryodhana wants the kingdom, so he is doing sense gratification. Arjuna is also doing the sense gratification. Mataji, how Mataji? वो तो छोड़ रहा है, kingdom छोड़ रहा है, सब कुछ छोड़ रहा है, टाटा सी यू बाय बाय बोल रहा है, फॉरेस्ट में जाने के लिए तक ही रेडी हो गया, भीख मांग के रहने के लिए बोला. पर कृष्णा ने बोला तू भीख नहीं मांग सकता, वहां जाके तू फाइटिंग करेगा क्योंकि तेरा नेचर ऐसा है. You go, instead of begging, you'll fight with them. So that's not your nature. You are Kshatriya by nature. I'm not even talking about birth. By nature, you are a Kshatriya. So it won't work for you. And then this thing what Arjuna is saying, if I fight, I will be in that grievous situation wherein my grief cannot be cleared by anything. He's giving more explanation. He's giving more explanation. He did not leave there at 2.7 saying that I'm surrender unto you, you please explain me. He's still taking a chance. Okay, fifth point. He speaks nice actually. Then he says, if I win prosperous, unrivaled kingdom on earth with sovereignty like the demigods of heaven. But he was doing sense gratification. I just missed that part of explaining you how Arjuna is doing sense gratification. Arjuna is giving sense gratification because one of the very, very masterous sense, overall 5 gross senses what we see is, out of, we know gross senses 5, solid senses. Out of, beyond that there is one more sense which Arjuna was following. Mind. M-I-N-D, mind. That's the master of all senses. Mind is the one which, we all know the chariot philosophy from Bhagavad Gita. Reins, mind, intelligence, senses are controlled by the... So where is that intelligence? Intelligence has to be sharpened by Shastra and Guru. Then that intelligence will help to train the mind, and then the mind will take care properly of the senses and sense gratificatory activities. So here Arjuna's mind is corrupted. Corrupted. Strong word. Corruption is a strong word, right? इंडिया में ग्रो अप हुए हैं, यहाँ पे भी होता है, बट वी आर नॉट इनटू दैट वेज टू नो वेयर इज करप्शन गोइंग ऑन. बट करप्शन इज अ स्ट्रॉन्ग वर्ड. अर्जुना's mind is corrupted by his bodily identification. Arjuna was listening to his mind and taking all the excuses from different dharmas and shastras, forgetting his own dharma of being a Kshatriya. In Bhagavad Gita, we get a verse wherein it is said that Swadharman Anushtitat Paradharma Bhayavaha. Performing your duty faultily is also better than performing some other's duty in a perfect way. So Arjuna is trying to do that. He is good in leaving the battlefield, but he should not do that and do even faultily. Krishna says, you fight. You will feel pain. Bear the pain. Tolerance. You want to cry after the war? Sit and cry, no problem. But you have to fight. That's what Yudhishthira Maharaj did. Yudhishthira Maharaj was crying. I cannot get out of this grief. For my sake, all these people, massacre, it's called massacre. Third World War, Second World War, कुछ भी नहीं है इसके सामने. जितने लाश पड़े थे war के बाद, unimaginable. But that was needed. परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे. If these things don't happen, we'll not be able to survive also. कृष्णा का नाम लो, बस हो जाएगा वहाँ पे अपना काम. नाम से वो काम नहीं होगा, ये काम हो जाएगा. This human life is very, very important. When we have got this human life, we have to utilize this human life properly to go back to the source of everything where we are from. Science of self-realization is a simple topic, devotees. Who am I? Who is Krishna? What is my relationship with Krishna? And how I can get back to that relationship with Krishna. Simple. And for that, different processes are given here in Bhagavad Gita. There are a lot of scriptures I have told you. Why we take the oath in the Supreme Court on Bhagavad Gita only. I know it has to be taken as an oath in any part of the universe because our whole thing was Bharatakhanda before. Whole universe was Bharatakhanda. Then segregated into America, continents, countries, etc., etc. So this is a very, very special scripture. So please read it very carefully. So here, coming back to Arjuna's thing, here let's go to the hierarchy. Who is telling to who is telling to who is till up till me telling to you. But who is the hierarchy? Going from where? Who is telling to who?
Krishna.
Who is telling to who? Sanjay is speaking to Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra, who was not only blind by eyes but blind by mind also. And Sanjay is greatly elevated soul. Greatly. Or else, who get the opportunity to see what is happening in the battlefield? Arjuna was the second immediate listener. We can say it's parallel. Live show होता है, फुटबॉल आता है, बैठ के देखते हैं, वहाँ पे बॉल मारने से पहले बॉल दिख जाते हैं हम लोगों को. उतना live होता है. Exactly live, whatever is happening second to second. Same thing Arjuna was seeing. Sanjaya was seeing on the just wall. He's seeing everything in live. Who gets that opportunity to see in live other than a pure devotee? So Sanjaya was a pure devotee. Where does he gets his purity from? Again, going back connection to the spiritual master. His spiritual master Vyasadeva, with lot of mercy, gave the opportunity, if he is qualified, then only, if not, no. Vyasadeva had many disciples, but he has chosen Sanjaya to give this particular divine vision, Divya Chakshu, Divya eyes, with which you can see what is happening in the battlefield. And that Sanjaya is a perfect servant of the master Dhritarashtra. He didn't want to go him this side or that side. ज़्यादा खुश मत हो जाना, अभी कुछ नहीं हुआ, वो नहीं कर रहा है काम, वो he is telling that I don't want to fight, but he has Krishna with him. So don't get too much happy. So here in this verse, Sanjaya said, to Krishna, Arjuna is saying, I shall not fight, and fell silent. That's 9, Prabhuji? Yeah, that's 9. Okay, in this verse it is clear here that Arjuna is saying still that even if I get that, Arjuna is not saying here clearly that I don't want to fight, but Arjuna is saying that if I fight and get the kingdom also, I won't be happy. That's there. Coming to the point of 2.9. Sanjaya Vacha Eva Muktva Rishikesham Gudakesha Parantapa Nayotsya iti Govindam Uktva Tushnim Babuvaha. Translation. This is Sanjaya speaking. Sanjaya speaking to Dhritarashtra. Narration, what is happening, like commentary. Having spoken thus, Arjuna, charioteer of enemies, told Krishna, Govinda, I shall not fight, and fell silent. After hearing who is the most happiest person, this, who is Dhritarashtra. He is like, क्या लड्डू फूट रहे बोलते हैं ना, हाँ इतना कार्पण्य दोष बोला, मैं तो मेरा तो हो गया काम, वो सरेंडर कर दिया, कृष्णा तो बचा लेगा उसको, या whatever has to happen, right way it will happen. But now, again hearing this, that Arjuna fell silent, Dhritarashtra was the most happiest person. But Sanjaya was not in that mood of asking him to continue. वो उसको नहीं बोल रहा है कि हाँ ज़्यादा देर तक ये mood में मत रहो. The way of Sanjaya explaining is, here 2 words are mentioned. One is Gudakesha and the other is Rishikesha. Gudakesha is one who has controlled his senses, especially the mode of ignorance. Gudakesha in the other meaning also, he is one who has controlled the sleep. Sleep is in the mode of ignorance. So Arjuna is called Gudakesha. And then Rishikesha. Rishikesha is the controller of all the senses. So Gudakesha is talking to Rishikesha, and Parantapa word is mentioned here, chastiser of the enemies. So He is competent to kill the enemies, but he is not able to kill because of that miserly weakness. That's a dosha. That's a problem. We all have problems, but we have solutions also, and that solution lies in this Bhagavad Gita. Simple. कोई भी page open कर दो. Any page. I promise you, any page. And if you think that my answer is wrong, you can come to me. I'll explain you after hearing to your problem how the answer is coming. Any page you open. Any page. That's the potency of this Bhagavad Gita. Any page. Just close your books and open the verse and then read the purport. Because we cannot understand Bhagavad Gita on our own. Because our mind is not so clean. There is Acharyas who have written, Srila Prabhupada has written, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Through the Acharya's vision, if we try to understand, there is a 100% chance we'll understand it properly. But there is not even a 0.1% chance we'll understand it wrongly. So please read the purports also whenever you read. Here, 3 things have been mentioned. Soon he will be free from false lamentation. Arjuna, Sanjaya saying to Dhritarashtra about this word, Gudakesha, is saying that Arjuna is not fool. Hello, hero, Dhritarashtra. Arjuna is not a fool. Arjuna fell silent, but Arjuna is not a fool. Arjuna is the one who has conquered the mode of ignorance, who has conquered this ignorance. So how can he fall into the trap of Maya and say that I don't want to fight? So this is indicating that Sanjay is telling to Dhritarashtra, take this for sure that Arjuna is not going to keep quiet and Krishna is not going to make him keep quiet. Soon he will be free from false lamentation. Lamentation is there. Arjuna is suffering. Arjuna is lamenting. But this is false lamentation. He is not lamenting for the permanent thing, but he is lamenting for the temporary thing. And then he will be soon enlightened by the perfect knowledge. Why he will be enlightened by the perfect knowledge? How he will be enlightened by the perfect knowledge? How? Krishna. Krishna is there next to him. So there is no doubt that his illusion will be cleared. Using this Rishikesha, using this Gudakesha, using this Parantapa, 3 words, Sanjaya want to make sure 3 things to Dhritarashtra, that Arjuna is going to get up and fight. Arjuna's illusion will be cleared by Krishna because Krishna is Rishikesha. If he goes here and there also, Krishna is going to clear everything for him. Lamentation is gone, knowledge is given, and then he will be reinstated in the perfect dharmic job. He is doing a job, but he is not doing according to dharma, and he will be reinstated with the mercy of Krishna in the perfect dharmic job. Nice. Govinda. Krishna is addressed Govinda. He is the protector of the cows, and the second one is Go means senses. Because Arjuna's senses are bewildered. They are going here and there. It's confusion. Here एक detour, उधर एक detour, इधर एक detour, इधर कहाँ कौन से detour में जाएंगे भाई? Detour तो है, इधर नहीं जाना बोल रहे, ठीक है नहीं जाऊंगा, लेकिन किधर जाना भी इतने सारे detour है. Which side I have to go, Krishna? It's nice. Let's go to the 2.10. तमुवाच हृषिकेश प्रहसन् इव भारत सेनयोरुभयोर्मध्ये विषीदन्तम् इदं वच. Still who is talking? Sanjay is talking. Okay, here Sanjay is addressing, O descendant of Bharata kingdom, Bharata kingdom. So everybody is Bharata only descendants. Kauravas also, Pandavas also, Dhritarashtra also, everybody is descendant also. Everybody can address each other as Bharata. So here Sanjaya is addressing Dhritarashtra as Bharata or descendant of Bharata. At that time, Krishna, smiling in the midst of both the armies, Senayor Ubhayor Madhye. We heard this 2 times. One time Arjuna as a order he gave. Remember, Arjuna was becoming the master and telling Krishna as a servant, you go and take me to the Ubhayor, Senayor Ubhayor Madhye. Like order carrier, we say, right? God is not order carrier. So Arjuna was ordering Krishna, take me to the battlefield. And after reaching, it's an intentional gesture language that now we are in the middle of the battlefield, see whom you want to seek. Arjuna, Krishna doesn't speak. At that time, Krishna's gesture is, I got you here, see. Now here it came Ubayor Madhya. In the Ubayor Madhya. Why is it important? I'll explain you. Why is it Ubayor Madhya important? O descendant of Bharata, at that time, Krishna, smiling in the midst of both the armies, spoke the following words to the grief-stricken Arjuna. Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Welcome.
Hi.
कुछ लेके आए, ले लो, अभी तो ले लो,
Oh, we just brought some cookies.
अभी तो ले लो. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
please sit. We are talking about a scripture called Bhagavad Gita. It's a holy book. You believe in yoga?
I've done it. I'm not very flexible.
Yeah, but you have the conception of yoga, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yoga is connecting to the source.
Okay.
Connecting to the source.
Okay.
In that yoga system, like we have Bible here, we have Bhagavad Gita.
Got it.
So in that there are different linking processes are explained.
I see.
So here there is a confusion for a person. He's going to the battlefield. Beta, idhar aa jao, beta. Aap idhar aa jao. He's in the battlefield. He wants to fight. He has to fight. It's his duty. You have chosen to be in the war. When government sends a letter, you say, yes, I'm going to be in the war. I'm going to serve the war. And after going there, you're confused seeing everybody and you're saying that I don't want to fight. So what here the generals will do, authority will do, okay, they will say, okay, you are out of the job, get away from here. They will treat him like, okay, you're not qualified or something. But here, two personalities, one who is confused and one who is clearing the confusion. So that thing is happening. So we are in this process of understanding the confusion and also understanding how that confusion can be cleared. It might be a little new for you, but bear with it. We can discuss later. Yeah. We are talking on the subject matter of being souls. Online devotees, I'm just explaining some new devotees who have come here about this, what we are doing. So we are all the topics go on the conception of originality of we not being the bodies, but we being the souls. The soul is inside the body. The body is not the soul or body is not the person. The soul is the person, soul is inside the body. According to the soul's nature, we have some perfect duties. So this book explains us what is the duty. Through a conversational discussion between two people, one confused, one who is clearing the confusion. It's a 45 minutes discussion actually originally, but we read it for years together to understand the process. Yeah. So, O descendant of Bharata, at that time Krishna, smiling in the midst of both the armies, spoke the following words to the grief-stricken Arjuna. Arjuna is the word, is the character who is confused. Krishna is the character who is clearing the confusion. So we go in that pace. Maybe try to understand in that way whenever I speak. So here, Krishna is smiling, one important thing. Arjuna is so sad. Arjuna is so confused. Arjuna is devastated. Why is Krishna smiling at him? Right? One who wants to help. What we do? There is two kinds of communication. One is sympathetic communication. One is empathetic communication. Sympathy is, oh, really, I'm sorry for whatever it has happened. It should not have happened with you. I know, compassion. Again, compassion. It should not have happened with you. How he can be so bad to you or how they can be so bad to you. That's sympathy. What is empathic communication? Wherein you try to help the person to get out of that situation. What's next? So Arjuna is doing a perfect empathic communication with Krishna is doing a perfect empathic communication with Arjuna. He's smiling because he's seeing this shift of consciousness of Arjuna from being a loving, dear friend of him to a situation where he said he has surrendered but still not able to surrender. You see a small boy coming to your place and saying, teacher, let's say teacher, he goes to the teacher and he says, teacher, I don't know anything, please tell me. Teacher will feel happy and the teacher is ready to tell you something, and then the student says that, oh, I have an idea. Okay, you whole first chapter you did all your ideas and concoctions and thoughts. Now you are coming and again in the fifth, indecisiveness mentioned. So Krishna is smiling at that. Prahasan, the word Sanskrit, prahasan iva bharata. Vishidantam idam uvacha. Krishna is speaking to the grief-stricken Arjuna in this way. This is a simple verse. Hare Krishna Bhavesh. Sudiksha Hare Krishna. This is a simple verse which is explaining here about the loving relationship with Krishna. Krishna is not shutting off Arjuna, saying that you just surrender unto me, just shut up and listen. He's not saying that. He's smiling. Okay. Sudiksha, this little girl, if she makes some mistake, we don't just go and slap her directly. We say, okay, she's a small girl, she's learning. She just now said that she will do it. Now she's saying she's not able to do it. This mind's confusion of Arjuna, Krishna is smiling at that mind's confusion. We are all like that. Krishna says that, अरे सुबह तो बोला आपने chanting करूँगा, chanting करके मेरा फिर दोपहर को भूल गया मैं chanting करना के लिए. So Krishna is smiling at us. So that smile is a very important smile here towards Arjuna. We might think why he is smiling, but he is not smiling to make he's not he is not trying to make Arjuna feel guilty or Arjuna feel low that, hey, you don't know anything. No, that's not the smile he is giving. So very important verse wherein the relationship of Krishna and Arjuna has been mentioned. Now, the guru word means heavy. Guru or the teacher means, yes, he is giving knowledge, but guru itself word means heavy. So the instructions will come heavy. You should be ready before you surrender. That's what we are all trying to do. Practice to surrender to the supreme source. So guru means heavy. So you have to take the instruction. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadeshyanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshina. Means he has seen the truth. That's why he is going to instruct you. And you should be ready. Tadvidhi pranipatena. You have to do the service. And then you will know. And he will reveal the knowledge to you because he has seen the truth. Let's go to in the verse 1.24 also, this word is given wherein we discussed Senayor Ubhayor Madhye. Now, it is a different thing. At that time, Arjuna's thing was, take me, I'm going to fight. Now, he's saying in between battlefield after sitting, I don't want to fight. Krishna could have given this knowledge slowly to Arjuna, secretly. Okay, let's do it. I'll take care of everything. You don't have to worry. You have to just stand there. I'm going to take care of everybody here. But Arjuna did not say it in that way. He told in midst of a big battlefield to everybody. I mean, to Arjuna, but the main thing was Arjuna was instrument. Arjuna was an instrument in the hands of Krishna so that we all can learn this knowledge. Let's go to the verse number 11. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Ashocyanan Vasojastvam Prajnavadam Shabashase Gatasu Nagatasumsha Nanusochanti Pandita. Translation: the Supreme Personality of the Godhead said, while speaking learned words, yes, Arjuna is speaking learned words. We all know that, right? He was speaking all learned words in the whole first chapter saying that this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, and this is the scriptural evidence, this is the Acharya's evidence. Now here, while speaking learned words, you are mourning for what is not worthy of grief. Very clearly Krishna told in one line. Like I said, miserly, right? If you have a lot of money, why do you buy a small toy car which is of no use just to see? Instead, you will buy a big, Tesla, engineless, etc., right? If you don't use that money for that Tesla which is useful for you, that means you are a miser. It is not serving the purpose. So here also same thing. You are mourning for what is not worthy of grief. Those who are wise neither lament for the living nor the dead. This particular thing is mentioned in our center pages of Bhagavad Gita, which are nice pictures also. When I try to go for book distribution, I try to show these pictures, middle page pictures, wherein it is said that a wise person will not lament either for birth or for death. This is common. Birth, death, old age, disease, they will come for sure. You will be born, you will be dying. See you. Hare Krishna. Yeah, you are there here, right? You are going to leave now or you are going to be here for some time?
Oh, we'll just go back to our apartment. We just want to drop off some food.
Apartment is good, but you are here only, right? We can drop off some food, right, for you?
That would be good.
Yeah, very nice prasad is there. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Nice gesture. This is what they did right now. Their neighbors, Americans, she just moved in here. I told you have to invite all the neighbors. It's important. It's important gesture that you are making something, you are making big kirtans, big programs, but they have to know what you are doing. So I just said, we'll go and invite, and they came. That's a very kind gesture. This is called humanly good behavior, in the mode of goodness. कुछ लोग बोलते हैं ये डिवोटी है इतना खराब खराब काम करते हैं, right? But if you are a real devotee, automatically this is included in us. Being kind to somebody, being nice to somebody, these good qualities are automatically included. फिर माता जी वो क्यों ऐसा करता था? Okay, we all have issues. We all have problems. Today I hold the bead bag and chant 16 rounds. It won't be easy for me to lose my nature. Arjuna including, he is with Krishna, in association of Krishna, he is not able to dissolve his mind before Krishna. Still he is putting the mind before Krishna. So what are we? Our minds are very strong. Arjuna says to Krishna, I can control the speed of the wind, but I cannot control the mind, Krishna. And then what does Krishna say? Krishna again doesn't say keep quiet. He says, yes, Arjuna, you are right. The mind is a very powerful, it is an enemy if you can't control it, and it is a very good friend if you can control it. But Krishna gives two things for Arjuna. One is practice, the second is detachment. Get detached. Be with the family, serve the family, it is your duty. Don't get attached. We have to go, leave them. They have to leave us, we have to leave them. This is going on from n number of lifetimes. If we get attached, it's very difficult to perform our dharma. So here in this verse of 2.11, Krishna starts to speak Arjuna to be a less intelligent person, devotees. 2.11, right, Prabhuji, we are doing? Yeah. So here Krishna is saying, you are speaking learned words. You are thinking you are very learned person, intelligent person, but you are not. Krishna is saying that you are crying for the thing which is not worth to be cried. Okay, if there is some meaning in your crying, I would have supported you. You are crying for the things, all these bodies, if you don't kill also, they will die. From the concept of, if you don't kill, if they remain forever, then you don't have to kill, you try to transform them. But anyhow, they are going to get killed. And in the first chapter, we have understood, it's called Atatayina. What is the English word for Atatayina? Quiz question. Aggressor. Atatayina means one who has these 6 bad qualities. And we discussed about the 6 bad qualities. Stealing somebody's property, stealing somebody's land, stealing somebody's wives, giving poison, etc., etc. When one have these 6 kinds of issues, then they are called Atatayina. And those people, according to Dharma, have to be curbed immediately. If we are in the military, we can go and kill somebody who is doing wrong. If the same person is in our neighborhood, if he is doing wrong, we cannot go and kill. Because there is no authority for us who is saying to kill. You are a military officer. You are a police officer. Somebody is doing something wrong. You cannot take gun and shoot him just like that. No, you cannot. You are not authorized. Police officers, of course, they are. But if you have some other military person, some other person who knows the dharma perfectly, somebody is going adharmic, you cannot kill them. There should be an authority. Here Arjuna has a perfect authority who is not only just a spiritual master, but Supreme Personality of the Godhead. So when he is saying, it's all about dharma. It's all about all kinds of dharma. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshashyami ma suchaha. I am there. Ma suchaha. Do not fear. Forget all kinds of dharma. Forget all kinds of religions. Because this is higher dharma. What Krishna is saying. This is a science, devotees. This is not sentiment. This is not emotion. So in this verse, we are going to finish. I know I should not go over. So 11th verse till 30th verse, what is Krishna trying to address here is Arjuna's first problem. In Srimad Bhagavatam also, when we start, it is the sages of Naimisharanya asking questions to Suta Goswami that this. And these are answered one by one by Suta Goswami from the knowledge he has received from the Shukadev Goswami, what he was giving to Parikshit Maharaj. So here also, Krishna is addressing, not trying to address, directly addressing Arjuna's first question of compassion. So, though you are looking like speaking learned words, but you are not speaking learned words, you are less intelligent, Krishna is saying. Those who are wise, that means Arjuna is not wise. Arjuna is not wise. Those who are wise lament neither for living nor for the dead. Lamentation, right? First thing was lamentation. He don't want to kill. He was lamenting to kill his own kith and kin. To clear that lamentation, Krishna is addressing here from 11th verse to 30th verse. So Krishna is saying this compassion is okay, but this compassion is wrongly placed. I have heard from one Swamiji who is a sannyasi. His name is Danavir Goswami Maharaj. So some people say we do a lot of philanthropic work. We try to help the children who don't have parents, orphan children. We try to give money here, this center, that center. It is good. It is good. I'm not saying it is bad at all. Please don't mistaken me. But it is not a permanent solution. It's not temporarily you are solving their problem, but it's not a permanent solution. Let me explain. I know it is good. I do that. It is good. But beyond that, what we have to do is get them out of these material problems for sure, totally. There are two kinds of people, and majority of the people are there for solving the material problems in material ways. Minority of the people who understand the soul and body concept are there, which is real dharma, to transform them from these problems. So don't try to be in the majority, because the solutions what you are going to give is temporary. They are going to be there anyhow. Just you becoming devotee and preaching somebody about body and soul and giving them the right solution is not that the philanthropic people will leave everything and come and become devotees. No, they are strongly situated in their mode of goodness of philanthropic nature. But what you have to do by being the students of Bhagavad Gita, by being the devotees of the Lord, by being the students of understanding the science of self-realization, we have to go beyond that to help somebody. Instead of giving just money to somebody, that money can be used in getting a beer drink or getting a cigarette. Give instead food to them. And that too not normal food, that which is offered to Krishna, that which is going to liberate them from this Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi. These all concepts you need not give it to a beggar on the street. You have to just give the prasad. That's it. That's it. In your capacity you can do this. So that Danvir Goswami said that, Maharaj said that, Maharaj, how about these activities? Then Maharaj gave a wonderful analogy, which I'll remember forever. A person, Matajis, a person is carrying the load on one of his shoulder. He's old, he's sick, the weight was more, he's bending his, you see him. What do you do immediately? You are young, you are energetic. What do you do immediately seeing that? Oh, I'll help you. And you lift that weight from the shoulder, right? That's good. But can you carry that weight forever? No. What you will do? You slowly shift that weight to other shoulder. Temporarily, that old sick person will feel relief. Wow, God helped me. But where is that weight coming again for him? To the other shoulder. Your capacity is limited. You can help maybe that poor sick old person for 1 month food, 2 months food, 1 year food, till he die food. But how about all the souls in the material world? Is your capacity so big that you can materially, philanthropically, with your power, with your energy, with your wealth, can save them? No. So what we can do? Water the root. Automatically the plant will get nourished. Leaves, flowers, everything. This philanthropic world, charity programs are like watering the flower, spraying water to the flower, spraying water to the fruit. That time the flower will look fresh. That time the fruit will look fresh. अब खाना लेके जाओगे, खाने को यहाँ पे थोड़ा लगाओगे, मेकअप के जैसा यहाँ पे थोड़ा लगाओगे, पेट थोड़ी ना भरेगा. तुम देख रहे हो खाने को. It's wonderful. Some people say feast to the eyes. Feast to the eyes is when you see wonderful things. Yes, it's feast to the eyes, but not feast to the stomach. It has to go in a proper way to the stomach, into the mouth. It has to get digested. Then it gives the nutrition to the whole body. So giving the knowledge of body and soul to somebody, or acting on the knowledge of body and soul and helping others, is permanent, is solid, rock solid you say, right? Writings on the line, rock, not writings on the beach. पानी आएगा, निकल जाएगा. प्रॉब्लम आएगा दूसरा, फिर वो आपका हेल्प चला जाएगा. जिंदगी भर उसका भार आप नहीं उठाने वाले हो. So it goes like that. So the first question is answered. Now here, Krishna is saying you are not Pandita. You are not learned person. You are acting like a learned person, but you are not learned person. The lamentation for the dead or living, both are not. It includes for us also devotees. If there is a problem, if there is a problem. And that problem is wonderfully created by our neighbor, our knowing person, our relative, our something. Problem. It's a problem. 100% it's a problem. I'm not saying it's not a problem. Because this material world is Dukkhalayam Ashashvitam. Wonderful, right? Dukkhalayam word is little confusing. Oh, क्यों Dukkhalayam बनाया? Sukhalayam बना सकते थे ना, लेकिन Sukhalayam को छोड़ के हम लोग यहाँ पे आए Dukkhalayam में. And the good thing is, Krishna is saying it is Ashashvitam. It's not permanent. So it's so nice, right? It's so nice to hear that this Dukkhalayam is not permanent. It is only temporary. So we have to just flight में बैठोगे आप. Hundreds of inconvenience nowadays, more because of the war. कुछ काम नहीं कर रहा, चलो भाई एसी काम नहीं कर रहा, चलो टीवी नहीं काम कर रहा है, चलो बाजू में कोई बैठा है, वो उसका अंदर स्मेल आ रहा है, वो किट किट कर रहा है, कुछ कर. It's temporary. It's temporary. What is our main goal? This flight is going, most of us in Indians, almost all of us in Indians, is going to India. India is our destination. Our mind should think about the destination. Not these all inconvenience. This material body is a flight. The soul inside is the passenger. We have to think we have to use this material body of human being, which demigods also pray to have, to cross over this material ocean and reach Krishna. Destination is Krishna. अब क्या दिमाग खराब करोगे इसमें? उसने ये किया, इसने ये किया, फ्लाइट रुक जाएगा, क्या करोगे? फ्लाइट गिर जाएगा, क्या करोगे? Right? So those are bigger problems. So think about the problems. हम चढ़ गए, डेस्टिनेशन के पास ले जाएगा, टिकट लिए, तभी भरोसा कर लिया इसके ऊपर, भगवान के ऊपर भरोसा कर लिया. और क्या चाहिए? और क्या चाहिए? एक दिन ब्रश नहीं किया तो चलेगा, एक दिन खाना नहीं भी खाए तो चलेगा, खाना अच्छा नहीं है, नहीं खाना, एक ही दिन है ना. You're not traveling for millions of months, millions of lifetimes. In this lifetime, you got this opportunity. Let's utilize it. Let's utilize. That is learned person behavior. Here, Arjuna is not doing a learned person behavior because he is identifying himself with the body. Krishna tells in the future verses, we will be happily doing those verses, wherein it is said that this is all temporary, Arjuna. I have seen these people in the past, I am seeing these people in here, I'll see in these people in the future. Never anybody will cease to live. At the same time, they are not permanent. You don't know all these things, I know all these things. He makes it clear. You don't remember anything, but I know all these things. You also were there with me. Krishna clears that you also there with me when these people existed before, and the lost lives, they tend to lose. They can't live permanently. So clear instructions. So from 11, today we did 11 about lamentation and the knowledge which Arjuna is not having. And so Krishna will give in the further verses from 12 to 30. It's not a small stretch. 11 to 30 answering one question of Arjuna, false compassion. So more knowledge, more knowledge. Arjuna will be out of that false compassion immediately after the 30th verse. Then comes the second question, etc., etc., etc. So we will enjoy. We will really enjoy. So now the time is, we should not go over. Yeah, time is perfect, I think. Almost 1 hour I started and we ended. So thank you very much. Any discussion? I'll give the opportunity for, some got disconnected, but I'll give first opportunity 5 minutes for the devotees online. And then our discussion can go on till whatever time. Thank you, Jayaprakash Prabhu, for patiently sitting and taking care of. Prabhuji is always there on time. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you can unrecord. Stop there.